I see everybody making videos about it. I watched the majority of Flacco's reaction. Seen the Ruler report. Rich Trapper got a good one. Matter of fact, let me see how long his was. But it went down at no jumper today. It's crazy. Spoety face got the nerve to open his mouth about having a video of him working out. Now, I'm extremely begging you. I'll pay you to put it out. Please put it out. The way nigga told him we can squabble. He said, what'd you say? Oh, man, let me see. How long was his? Because if his, it's just the one. I think just the one. I'll see how many minutes it is. 13 minutes. We can check this out. I was going to do the Flacco thing. We might could do them both. Matter of fact, let's check out Flacco. Then we go check out Rich Trapper. Crazy day up at no jumper, I must say. Oh, my mama.
No Jumper has a huge problem on his hands. I wouldn't want to be Adam 22 today, man. Adam done did it again, people. What happened on the No Jumper show tonight is going to ruin and destroy everything Adam has built up until this point if this situation isn't handled correctly. If Adam doesn't handle this very delicate situation correctly, it's going to destroy a lot. The worst part about it...
They got a white boy with no shoes on, twiggling his toes, playing footsies with himself under the table, stirring all this up. It's crazy.
This is so bad, but it was so predictable. See, the dynamics in the No Jumper office right now is so tricky. So Adam has a podcast on Tuesdays. On this podcast, the overwhelming majority of the hosts on the podcast don't like Wack 100, right?
It's less of a podcast and more of a pod, meaning locked down in the pod. I don't know about it. They got to cast the people on the pod. I don't think that really makes it a podcast.
They've been going back and forth with Wack 100 for about a few months now. They despise Wack 100. So Adam decided he was going to recruit one of Wack 100's little homie who just got out of jail to be on the show with people who don't like Wack 100. Traditional wisdom would tell you if you are to recruit somebody where there may be issues with other hosts, you want to recruit somebody who's not an alpha, right? Because if multiple alphas are on a podcast and there's hostility, there's going to be violence. You want to recruit somebody who, for the most part, you believe, is soft, right? Like who would come and be submissive to other hosts, even if they have an allegiance and alliance to Wack 100, they will be too scary to really speak up or do anything about it that will lead to violence. But Adam went ahead and recruited somebody who just got out the pen, who went viral for telling stories in the pen about how violent he got in the pen. Adam recruited an alpha dog. Like Adam recruited an absolute menace to be a part of the Tuesday show who may have some underlying smoke or beef with other co-hosts. Adam did do his part, though. I'm not going to lie. Like Adam did do his part to calm tensions. He set up a podcast between J Hood and one of the other co-hosts who J Hood had a problem with.
He didn't do his part when it mattered, when it was going down. He did absolutely nothing to de-escalate. He gave a little speech. Why he had little to no concern is because he trusted that these two gentlemen or individuals were, in his opinion, definitely guaranteed to not bring any liability back to him, regardless of what harm they may be going out there to do to themselves, their careers, their freedom, their family, because you never can control how it's going to go once violence crack off. No rules in this shit. If somebody told you some rules, they lied to you. If you just willingly, jokingly watch grown men that you care about over some podcast bullshit, go out there and put it on the line and you just snicker and come back, hey, what happened? Like it's kids.
And this podcast, I think, made it worse, not because the conversation didn't go too well, but in the comments and the sentiments for pretty much anybody who watched it, is, we've been lied to, right? Like a lot of the dudes on No Jumper that, supposedly tough, and one of the dudes who sat down with J Hood is one of the most toughest dudes on No Jumper, and you very clearly saw the alpha in the room, right? I remember, there was a point where J Hood slammed his hand on the table, and the quote unquote big bad tough No Jumper dude started stuttering worse than me. Like, he was clearly afraid and intimidated by this guy being in the room.
So I felt like before you put an allegation on a nigga, you supposed to do your background check,
Saying that Peanut shit.
to do your background check,
Saying that Peanut shit.
to do your background check,
Saying that Peanut shit.
I think
Well, none of that energy he had for BZ Santana. Then when J Hood walked out to go do whatever with Spoety face, think about you gonna say, oh yeah, I don't know, because I'm gonna be outspoken about Wack Hold on it. And then as soon as Cuz came back in the room, he had nothing to say about Wack and Kid. He had him on hush.
this caught Adam off guard. Like, Adam thought the dude sitting next to him was like the biggest, baddest, toughest dude in the world. But Adam brought J Hood to the room. The dude starts like panicking. Man, there was a point where J Hood brought up the fact that this dude lied on him, told nothing but lies on him when he was in jail. But now he out correcting the record.
Look how that shit flip on him. My co-host, Kiki Cat being booed, 50-0. My homies. I didn't even know J Hood existed up until this point. And you introduced, not saying he would not eventually have been doing what he's doing right now, but the way, the path it went was Munchie and Tiny Munchie announcing this 50-0. And me being my co-host, in the same way, I was on the phone. And I was like, I ain't never say nothing about no peanut butter. He heard peanut butter just went crazy. But J Hood said right to his face, I heard allegations. I talked to Shady Blue, whoopty whoop. All I knew was 50-0 because of Mark. Oh, my mama.
Dude start acting like he don't even remember what he said. Man, I said, Adam, why would you do this to your co-host?
Jumped out there, and he smothered J Hood day one. When Tiny Munchie was on the phone saying it, they both were saying like, oh, he all bad now, woo, woo. And then they went on to tell the story. So you jumped on there, you thought it was cool to do whatever you was doing, to be messy with that shit. And now, cuz, marking you out in person on camera. Adam to mark you out there, it's your second time getting marked out.
Why would you do this by bringing this alpha and put him in the room with like dudes who are clearly, well, not dudes, just one dude. This guy who is clearly afraid of him.
How did you guys even start having issues in the first place? All these clubhouse games, Instagram, prison games, it's hard to keep track.
No, we really never had no issue. Cuz spoke on something that his little homie told him, that Tiny Munchie told him, but he didn't get the facts straight. So that's what I'm saying. He a Damu, he's speaking on crip politics, and then he didn't ask to read nothing. He didn't ever did nothing like that. He spoke on something, and he spoke on me being on the 50-50 yard, but that's true. But he said, I told on somebody, and I ain't never told on nobody in my life. I'm not with no snitching. Ain't nobody never did an hour in jail for nothing I did. And the way I'm rated is, I don't even speak on shit. If I beef with somebody, I really beef with them in the streets. Like, so.
Before we get this video started, if you want to learn how I made $142,000 from YouTube this month, join my community by clicking a link on my social media pages. Don't you want to work with me? Like, click the link in my description to join my community. Let's get started. Let's grind. Let's make money together.
No, I ain't no sucker, so it wasn't no need for it. We could have I felt like he could have hollered at me personally before he got on the internet and just tried to slander my name and say, and just put something out there that was inaccurate.
I can't really remember the beginning of all that. I just remember 50 and up.
He was too quick. He was too busy swallowing his squeezy, trying to talk this 50-0 story. You think you pumping him up all on his nuts. Now he on your bumper. Look at glow tarted ass mouth.
Oh, then after that,
super nice, turned down, calm.
I think
ain't no on Bloods, Inglewood family, none of that.
You called this dude a snitch online for a year. You say he was in PC for a year. You lied on this man, defamed this man, slandered this man online for a year. Now he's in front of you, and all of a sudden you don't remember a goddamn thing you said. All right, bro, Now, Adam, you know you're wrong, bro. You put a pit bull in front of a chihuahua to have a conflict. Man, all right, man. All right, so even the fans seen what I saw, to be honest. Everybody saw it. Like, everybody, like, the fans was like, bruh, this dude, like, yo, got Munchie intimidated. Yo, this dude got this dude scared, terrified. Like, it was, yo, this dude looked like he's seen a boogeyman when J Hood was like talking. It's crazy. It's insane, man. Now, I know that because of that interview, the word around town is, yo, this dude is like got the building spooked. That was the word around town. And when Adam and Wack did their show, calls got made because.
All right, I just came across the no jumper clip to where, shout out Flacco, but we just finna do our own thing. This ain't gonna be the cleanest video with the cleanest transitions, but this is why we have this capability. It ain't necessary. We in the black box, fuck it.
What are your
From no jumper of the incident, and let's just react to it like this. Starting over, fuck it. Oh, mama.
questions you have for us about in Jefe? I know this is a big deal for you. You never known somebody who caught a murder charge before. For us, it's regular. We do.
You
this
never
all
been
the time.
nobody who caught a murder charge?
Wasn't your daddy in jail?
18, so this is kind of new.
What
to
that
him.
mean? 18 when I was 18, I knew everybody in the county
Well, he
jail was
wasn't
involved in the murder.
reckless like you.
I know one person, like, he shot his brother in the head on accident, and then they dropped the charges. That's about it.
They dropped the charges?
They dropped, yeah, because it was no accident.
If you get off on self-defense, it don't count.
Yeah,
You didn't go hard enough.
that's all I know for real.
Little accident murder. Vlad under there playing twinkle toes footsies with himself. Instigate, stir shit up.
Nah, but what was wild to me is how everybody was reporting on the others. Remember the others? Before they confirmed what happened.
The wrong charges.
The wrong charges. Taco stand.
All right, this is how I feel about that. That's A-Trey gangster business.
Yeah.
And I don't feel like nobody should have been reporting that because people saying it's a DP, that make it premeditated.
Mm-hmm.
That make it first degree murder. If you talk about it's first degree, if you saying it's DP, that mean it happened. That mean it was orchestrated and people was talking about it before it happened. That's like telling.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody saying it was a DP, was a DP. It wasn't no DP. We don't know what was going on.
Mm-hmm.
And that's A-Trey gangster business. That's how I feel about that.
Yeah.
He's from Pacoima.
Yeah, you put
No,
Where's your leg at?
no, he's not.
So logical. If Auntie Jefe ain't been running around the internet talking about everybody business, gang of neighborhood business, lying on the East Coasts, lying on the CV70s, lying on me. He in everybody business. He was the #1 first reporter. So then to go to what the typical code is A-Trey gangster business in a perfect world, I get it. Because has he earned that? Does he deserve that? I'm just saying.
My dad.
from Lancaster, right?
I'm
from the 661.
Yeah.
From AV.
Yeah.
Would you went to P Night?
I went to Highland.
You went to Highland?
I
I
went
know
to
some niggas
Highland.
who went to P Night. Shout out to my 661
Yeah. Bro. My
Yeah.
dad from over there.
from 2P. Oh, he from like
Yeah.
Unc.
Yeah.
Like what?
Yeah,
He said that his dad is like a Wack disciple.
White cuz swinging with that energy and the way Spoety face over there like a statue, I think Spoety face is already aware of how cuz feel about Wack, and he's uncomfortable already.
Wack my uncle.
And we got 2 Wack lovers on here and a Lush.
You did
I love
say
Wack.
your-
I love Wack.
your
And
pops a whack lover.
yep, we all Wack lovers.
That's crazy to hear when you think about the things you heard cuz say about cuz daddy say about Wack online, meet me in the cemetery, the things that man, it's just crazy to see this be a dynamic that exists. Things Wackness said about cuz daddy, it's crazy that he has a relationship so close with Wack that he pushing such a hard line for him.
That's my uncle.
yeah,
That's
dog.
family. That's family. Dead homies. I'm team Wack. Dead homies. Whatever issue with Wack got an issue with me. Dead homies.
Oh,
That's what cut. I don't fuck with cut off.
Yeah, but y'all got like studio beef. Y'all
He ain't say none of that Wack. He ain't no power rule. None of that. He drinking water on hush. Shut the fuck up. Ain't none of that. Hey, on equal family, don't cuz me. None of that.
I ain't got no real beef, bro. That ain't real. In the streets, y'all ain't trying to hurt each other.
Man, tell
Spoety Face was supposed to take the way out right here. You got marked out. You did not come to no jumper today thinking you was finna leave with a swole jaw. That was not your plan. You go to no jumper, the lollygag. We seen you, Munchie and Vladimir doing that little weirdo ass dance going around in circles. That's what you go up there for. And this nigga marked you out and made you go out there. Watch him. He gonna say, we can squat with. He gonna say, what you said?
him that.
Yeah, I ain't trying to hurt each other, bro, because I'm here. Dead homies, like I'm rocking with Wack. Dead homies.
Okay.
Ain't nobody in their right mind should be on the internet saying they trying to hurt nobody. Cuz ain't turned up on him yet. He making an easy conversation. I f with Wack. Vladimir f with Wack. That's his boy. Let's f with him. So until a Jefe fell out with him, he f with him. You let a minute ago you f with him. You let him bring your enemy to your podcast. Cuz ain't even turn up on him. He was like, man, y'all ain't trying to hurt each other. That's internet beef. You, even if you really want to take his life, should have been wise enough, sharp enough, man enough to say, yeah, man, man, Wack ain't no threat. I don't want to do nothing to Wack. Wack just talking. It would have been over. But your pride, and you wasn't even turned up. Barely mumbling.
That's my family. Like, I can see, that's like you meet this nigga from 40s, cuz. This deeper than rap, nigga. This family.
Yeah, he let cuz just twist it on him. He don't even know how to debate. He just went from Wack. We already know the true dynamic of how Wack became in his life, regardless how fond he is, what type of bond they got. That was his daddy's neighbor, and it developed from there. He a Pyru, and he from Stevensville's crib. So he just bullying you like, that's my family. Ooh, that's like if I diss 40s. Wait a minute, no, it ain't. Well, I want to beat you up anyway, so I'm gonna say anything to make you biting, so I can beat you up. That's a mark out.
Yeah, homie.
Well, nigga said what he said, bro. I
don't know what he said. I don't even be following that internet. I just know that's my family.
No, I'm talking about I said what I said.
You still didn't have to go get your jaw swole up. He misunderstood you. You could have let it ride. Nobody would have got it. It was over with. But you want to be fake, tough, whisper guy.
Yeah.
What you say?
Spoety hates Wack so much they be putting fake news on.
What you say?
Games.
I definitely don't put nothing fake about
You call him gay.
You can't call one nigga gay and not call everybody.
I don't know if the story is fake, but on my mama, dead homies, daughters, loved ones, everything I love and live for, sisters, sons, nieces, nephews, aunties, and uncles. You told me you was gonna pay somebody to pretend to be Trevor and say they was the dude that was messing with Braves back in the day. Put that on Hebrew or 40s that I'm lying. The way you sat there and lied with Auntie Jefe talking about the lope being marked out, probably ain't got no shame at this point. You probably would.
Gay. You can't call one nigga gay and not call everybody gay.
What that be?
Yeah. Man, you know what's going on. You can't call one nigga gay if you're not talking about the gay niggas in your community, bro.
Who gay in your nigga community?
You know what's going on, fool.
I really don't.
I don't.
You know,
I'm not about to go back and forth on.
I'm not going to back and forth either.
Yeah, me neither.
Dead home, what that supposed to mean?
Oh, what like you see like you got an agenda, like what?
Wow, look, everybody's stuttering all of a sudden. You seem like you got, no, you see what it is. You ask what you questioning. You seem like you got. Exactly. He got. Yeah, now what?
We can squabble.
You said what?
We can squabble.
You said what? You heard him perfect. You said what? Fuck you mean? You said what?
Like what?
We can squabble.
You said what?
We can squabble. Dead home, what that supposed to mean?
Oh, what like you see like you got an agenda, like what?
We can squabble.
You said what?
We can squabble.
Nah,
that's easy
come
call,
on.
bro.
Let's just pause, man.
We go around the corner.
Call, bro.
Or we go around the corner. We in.
That's easy call.
All right, and then there's what to talk about.
Stop talking about.
All right, yeah. I'm done talking about it, bro. We gonna squabble after the bro. It's cool.
This escalated quickly.
No, it ain't escalating. This regular program, fool. We ain't.
That's Nigga, that's
You know what that ain't?
nigga,
That's what, nigga. How me calling you for a fake PC?
nah, we could have did that on there. You online doing all that.
I'm not online, bro. It just brung this is a conversation that brung.
Oh, you running a play when you ran up there with them boxing gloves that was fake? I saw we online PC now. You know, knock it off. You on there talking about you in the East Coasters and all that. That ain't PC. Oh, goofy, double-tongued, square-ass nigga.
Nah, it seemed you should have.
Bro, come on, call me a PC game. Let's swap right now, bro.
Bro, you know, phone crib.
All right, come on, let's go.
Wait, bro, this.
Oh wait.
What the fuck, yo?
Always on the dead homies. It ain't never wrong. Hebrew Israelite.
Yeah, that shit.
Yo, hold
They're
on.
gonna
Watch this coward say, "Oh, I'm gonna speak freely," and then the nigga come back in the room. He ain't gonna say shh.
Yo,
They about to go.
I mean, maybe it's like somebody should go watch so they could kind of tell us what happens.
it ain't no
or whatever.
breaking
Yo,
that
that
up.
people think it's a play. That's
They might think that shit.
what the? Hey, y'all screen. Make sure y'all screen record that shit.
Are they really gonna go do that in the parking lot?
Yo, what? This is
This age, you're a grown man at work, someplace to get paid, trying to better your life, and it's grown men sitting there watching you leave to do this without putting the effort to stop you. They don't give a fuck about you. Oh, my mama.
so unexpected, bro.
I will say that those are two people that I'm not really like worried about the liability necessarily because I feel like they just gonna.
Selfish. Only reason he ain't budging, ain't moving, ain't tripping, because he ain't worried about the liability itself.
do what they're gonna do, and it's not like they are like the last people on earth that would like try to act like they were coerced into do. Yo, but what? We just saw J Hood's energy.
Right there, mentally calculating what he think the potential views is gonna be off this. It's crazy that he keeps getting the opportunity to benefit in such a fashion.
What's going on?
They really, yo,
They back there wobbling?
long live Jay Reed, man. I hope they
They
take
back
their
there
shirts off and shit so they don't like come back in looking all messy and
Bro.
I don't think nothing about it on me. I don't see.
I wasn't about to turn this into more.
I wasn't finna say shit.
I didn't want to turn it into morals over money and just leave Munchie sitting here.
No. I mean, he we
That's
already
their
talked about it when
business.
I don't like him. That's what it is.
Bro, but that right there is like,
Look, I don't like him. That's what it is. He talking about Wack holding no honey. He ain't say nothing like that when dude was in the room. He couldn't even get a sentence out. He was.
we might not have necessarily known what we were getting into with J Hood because he just came in with the fierceness.
That shit wow. That he was extra out like
Munchie finna start a hate campaign to get him out the building. You already know it.
that's that.
But as soon as Spoety said, like, yo, that's PC, I was like, oh no, that's not going to be good.
That was probably like a trigger or some shit.
Yeah. Before that, it could have just been like alleviated till the end. Once he said that, it was like, now they gotta.
This is really amazing that I just read somebody in the chat say, Adam, you're so wrong for this.
Bro, what?
What the hell did I do?
Hey, you can't really put that on Adam. Not this one.
I think I
Show him the gun line, boss. He on Adam nuts. He gonna save Adam. You can't put this on Adam.
brought up Wack. I called Spoety as a Wack hater.
You did?
Yeah, and I mean that like
Yeah.
like J Hood like
You know,
Pops is like really tight.
Adam is proud to see somebody give him credit. He's trying to take credit, but Munchie like, no, you didn't do it. We put it on you.
But Wack to the point where J Hood won't go for nothing about Wack at all.
Yeah,
but
that's what I was saying, bro. He wanted me to do that. I didn't want to. Remember, he damn near wanted me to do that.
Man, I told you you shouldn't even just bring him up because I already know how to do it.
Man,
you know what I
oh
mean?
God, yeah.
I tried to, you know.
That's why you didn't say nothing. That's why you was on hush, mum, tongue tied, bit, ain't say shit. Ain't nothing like how you went up on Beezy in that room full of Damus. Coward.
Yeah,
I did that to a couple people. Talking like instantly.
that's crazy too because I would have never thought that like just because when I interviewed J Hood, I specifically asked him if his hood beefs with the neighborhoods.
Yeah.
He said, no, we super cool with the neighborhoods. So I guess that's why they got to go.
damn.
No,
Get-
they don't.
get some
They hoods don't be for nothing.
Yeah.
But I told you. I mean, I told
Of course,
you,
Lush went.
the uncle shit. Remember all that? I'm like, You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's crazy too, because I bet nobody will film it and we'll just have to like hear about it.
Man, on God, bro. That should have been a clip or some shit. Y'all can't clip that or something?
Somebody's walking in and it's Michael. What's the vibe? They walk down the street?
Damn.
Oh my God. I almost would have rather they did it in the back lot because
You said who?
what if they.
I think because you went outside to see them.
It's crazy.
Oh, wait, really?
I'm
You think they walked away from Lush?
Yeah.
They don't want to witness?
What the
I hope Spoety remembers to take his glasses off.
You
Damn, I
crazy.
wish I could have given him my
If
medical
they
glasses.
walking down the street and all that, he took them off.
I just would be worried, like, man, the cops around here are not used to seeing two black dudes, some big ass black dudes fighting on the side of the road. Like, what?
They could get away with it, depending on what they could get.
I'm astonished. I've never.
I mean, it's regular.
This has never happened, huh? Not something like this. Not like this.
Is
I mean, when you employing real,
Members.
Yeah.
Members.
for sure.
I mean, I don't think anybody could ever say that wasn't mutual confidence.
About him employing so many real members. Why has this never happened before? Your hero came up there, marked you out, Spoety face out, got IFA calling in from jail with a murder case, worried about what somebody said on the internet, trying to sound tough on the jail phone, sounding just like loose coochie, loose cannon. This is a circus.
I'm bad. Look at here's Lush. Get back over here. Tell us what happened. Big eating grin on his face.
These guys, dude.
What was that like? What happened from your perspective? God damn.
All right, so they hit Jay Reed and busted a left, you feel me, into the far
Oh, okay.
yuts over there. Got in each other's faces and were like arguing.
Imagine things going left, going crazy. Imagine they're allegedly saying our Jefe is in jail for an unintentional homicide that started with somebody getting beat up. And imagine him not knowing what the outcome is about to be, but coming right back in the building and giving play-by-play details of the incident before it can even play itself all the way out. How is this not the obvious Fed quarters? How blinded and foolish can somebody be to come up here and continuously participate in this type of weak shit? Shit is crazy.
About stuff. Jay Hood was basically saying, like, don't disrespect my family like that. He's like, what do you mean? Like, that's not even your family like that. Da, da, da. He brought up some, I don't want to repeat the name or whatever, like, but he said, like,
What the gay shit?
Huh?
The gay shit?
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. I know where he was getting at.
You want to say the name?
No, I ain't about to do that. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. So yeah. And then they were like going back and forth about that, and they seen that me and Stevie Weebs were taking a gander, so they said, "Hey, this crib business." So then,
But
You should respect that and let them do the
I
thing.
did, yeah.
Okay.
That's how come I.
Whoa. Now, all of a sudden, something is crip business, and the white boy should not be taking a gander? Now, only at that moment is really very interesting.
But then they actually walked down the street.
No. Yeah, they did. They're down the street right now. They're like literally down the street, fool. Like they're down
This way or this way?
They're down the street. You feel me? Like they're down the street.
That's crazy, man. Let's see. I think we're gonna check out Rich Trapper video too. Fuck it. I ain't even look at the time. I know this is a long video. I wanted to get Auntie F.A. call it. It's ridiculous. I mean, what's the difference between him and Louis Gucci? I'm like, hey, you out there speaking on my nigga? You spoke on everybody else's case when you was out. So why now somebody speaking on your case got your panties all tied up in a bunch? You don't knock it off.
Night.
Now, we all know that there's always some drama going on at No Jumper. Today, Spoety Face and Jay Hood got into a little bit of a scuffly-wuffly over at the No Jumper podcast studio. But it's interesting that when the topic of Wack 100 came up, which is why they were fighting, Munchie B was very quiet. And we know that over the years, Munchie B has had a lot to say about Wack 100, calling him a buster, a fake blood, so forth and so on. But today, for some reason, when Jay Hood made it clear that he was there to take the fade of anybody who had an issue with Wack 100, Munchie B didn't have anything to say. Let's get into this clip.
You can't call one nigga gay, not call everybody gay.
What that be?
Man, you know what's going on. You can't call one nigga gay if you're not talking about the gay niggas in your community, bro.
Cuz Munchie B is the epitome of the Tupac song. You ain't shit without your homeboys.
Now, J Hood
Homeboys domed him. So imagine that.
came in hotter than a big lighter against a metal spoon. What that mean? We all know that Wack 100 had J Hood come up there because J Hood made it abundantly clear that he was up there to defend Wack 100. Anybody who had an issue with Wack 100, he would be taking their fade. Wack has made a bunch of accusations about Munchie B having a certain little situation going on with some peanut butter.
A Reek special?
Yeah, you better stop playing with me for Reek be doing another one of them. Just come on in and say some shit about you, about county jail and peanut butter and broomsticks. You ain't gonna like that.
All right. But all right.
Lead him up out of this shit, bro.
Yeah, he want to just talk to everybody. He want to have opportunity to talk to everybody. But the fact that he say Wack is a nothing ass nobody that don't qualify to be a Damu, why would you be giving him your time? La, 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 la. Watch Wack just shove all kind of swizzy down his. He take it. He wanted, man, this dude is. Oh my God.
Hey, Wack. Hey,
bro, leave that up out of here, both
No, Wack. Hey, finish that statement, then I'm gonna go. Go ahead.
Now, if that wasn't enough to get you into a situation where you would think that Munchie B wouldn't be forgiving of Wack 100, or in this situation, J Hood, who's also said that Munchie B had been peanut buttered.
B is blind. Munchie B was blind. He told that time the last thing he saw was Shady Blue and them knock him out, put peanut butter in his booty. He was blind.
He's sitting up there in front of this dude, timid, trying to be all cool and scared. This nigga's a hoe, cuz.
That time the last thing he saw was Shady Blue and them knock him out, put peanut butter in his booty.
Yeah, so that makes this clip a little bit more understandable.
Alex Alonso, this your boy? This what you threw away what we built for after he violated me? But he'll sit up there. He couldn't keep what we had going. Pay attention. But he'll sit up there and key, and let the nigga that just said all that about him on the internet mark him out. Man, I don't know. Street TV. Nothing street about that, bro. At all. That's boo-boo El Bunko. Every which way you turn it.
Understandable.
You can't call one nigga gay, not call everybody gay.
What that be?
Yeah. Man, you know what's going on. You can't call one nigga gay if you're not talking about the gay niggas in your community, bro.
Now, J Hood came up there with an absolute vengeance. He seemed like he had bad intentions, but this is not where it stops, because Wack has also had a lot more to say about Munchie B in the past. Let's kind of slide into that. Just to give you an idea of why it's so odd to me that when J Hood made it clear that he was there to, do combat on behalf of Wack, why Munchie B was so, it seems to be silent, dare I say, nothing to say about the conflict. Let's roll the clip.
So Wack, Wack, you call a spade, a ball, strike, all right. But you can admit when you're wrong, right?
He has to be enjoying himself. He's on Clubhouse. There's no pay involved. And he's on here voluntarily having this exchange. Wacko no 100. It was a cloward.
I'm never wrong when I'm right.
No. Okay, so you called the man a snitch, though. Is he actually a snitch, or that was just some
I called who a snitch?
Why do it matter? Why is you asking him? What difference do it make regardless of what he say?
Deuce Sims. He said you called him a snitch. You had paperwork.
Riding with him. You ride with him.
Oh, that makes sense now.
Because now I'm finna start tripping. Blood don't question me about blood. I'm gonna tell you right now. Listen, don't question me about blood. I ain't got no gripe with you with this. Don't question me about this unless you want to be content. I'm going to give you warning one time, and I'm going to go up. You want to play? Hold on, homie. I'm telling you right now, blood been disrespecting my family.
Any man tolerates being talked to like that is not a man at all. I'm not finna try to outdo you, try to match you. Click. Huh? What? Huh? Nah.
Hey, hold on.
Hey, look. Hey, look.
Man, who's that bitch warning?
Hey, look. Hey, nigga, you want to play with me? I'm giving you fair warning. Don't question me about no who done disrespected my family, because it's you if you with blood. You ain't got no dog in the fight. You ain't from his hood. Don't ask me no questions, or I'm gonna make you content. And whatever come with it, come with it. I'm warning you. I will embarrass you.
Yo,
Now, there it go.
yo.
I told you, bro, when it come to Wack, it's a mandatory side against me. So it's
Yeah, nah.
question me about it. Don't question me about no unless you with this. And if you with this, it's you too. And any real gangster gonna stand like that.
That's 100. That's 100.
That's one from 1597, one man gang. Internet streets niggas is goofy. They play both sides. They don't give a fuck. I don't need no friends. It's no puzzle how Hold on it and Munchie feel about one another. So when J Hood was in the room saying what not be said, like he tried to tell Beezy not to cousin, and Beezy kept cousin him and banging Tanner and all that. When J Hood was saying what bet not be said about Wack, Munchie cooperated and shut the fuck up until he left the room and had the nerve to try to mumble something. Then when he came back, he didn't say nothing else. Crazy.
I don't know why niggas do that shit.
But I'm gonna tell you, I'll run this. I'm gonna over you and I'm gonna over you a whole bunch of times. Dog, I only advise you, don't play with me on this app, bro.
Look.
Don't look. You stuttering ass. Nigga, did you start stuttering? Because they stuck that dick in your ass, that broom in your ass. When that fuck you up, knock you out, I'm gonna get fucked in the ass and don't even know you got fucked in the ass. You stuttering ass nigga, pin two ass nigga, take you 10 minutes to say 2 words ass nigga. Did not tell you to stay on my business, nigga. Huh, nigga? Huh? Shut your bitch ass up and go on over there. Again, nigga, got fucked in the ass with a broomstick. Oh, split up booty ass nigga. You split up booty ass. Barbecue butt ass nigga. Split up booty. You taking a booty. Every time you talk, you short, shitty balls ass. Fuck you, nigga. I told you to stay on my business. I told you stay on my business. I warned you. Shit in the booty ass nigga. You got fucking ass for a broomstick. Your ass wasn't even good enough for the nigga to hit you, nigga.
Imagine,
Yeah, nigga.
imagine willingly, voluntarily participating in this type of whole shit.
Sheesh. You would think that after such an aggressive verbal altercation, that Munchie B would be a little bit more aggressive towards Wack, let alone aggressive towards somebody who's up there at the benefit and the defense of Wack, i.e. J Hood. But we all saw what happened.
You can't call one nigga gay, not call everybody gay.
What that be?
Yeah. Man, you know what's going on.
Munchie B was blind. He know that time the last thing he saw was Shady Blue and them knock him out, put peanut butter in his booty.
Go there and say some shit about you, about county jail and peanut butter and broomsticks. You ain't gonna like that.
Now, you would think that since Munchie B has been so boisterous about everybody else's past on the internet, about what he would do to people, what he's done to
They played Munchie B, bitch ass. It's so much of an understanding that him and Ho No Honey can't cross paths. They used to put J Hood on it. He crumbled under pressure, man.
people. He's been very adamant to make sure he's critical of people's gangbanging, how they maneuver it in the streets. And he likes to say that he is a standard of how you should perform in the streets. You would have thought that he would have did a little bit more in this situation. Unfortunately, he did not, and everything fell onto Spoety Face, who actually did, in fact, go outside and fight. With that all being said, man, I'm going to let y'all run the clip. Y'all let me know what y'all think of the
The other nigga told him he was going to. Fighting was the last thing on his mind. He was so calm and turned down, happy to be on camera next to them white folks. Mama, I made it. And another nigga told him he finna fight and end up with a sore jaw. The jaw can't get a chance to heal. By the time he tried, I'm getting swole up again.
comments. It looked to me like Munchie B turned it down. Let's get into the content.
Okay, call one nigga gay, not call everybody gay.
What that be?
Man, you know what's going on. You can't call one nigga gay if you're not talking about the gay niggas in your community, bro.
Who gay in the community?
You know what's going on, fool.
I really don't.
I don't.
You know,
I'm not about to go back and forth on
I'm not going to back and forth either.
Yeah, me neither.
Dead homie, what that supposed to mean?
Oh, what like you see like you got an agenda, like what
Exactly. So what is you? Why is you speaking on it? Yeah, he do. You knew he had an agenda before all this came up. That's why you was over there on hush.
We can squabble.
You said what?
We can squabble.
You said what? What you mean? You said what? Somebody help me out. This nigga switched to a different language. Did he stutter? Did y'all have a problem making out what he said? Hearing him? I'm just saying. What does he mean? You say what? Did he not get his lines? He didn't read the sides? What?
Dead homie, what that supposed to mean?
Oh, what like you see like you got an agenda, like what?
We can squabble.
You said what?
We can squabble.
Nah,
that's easy
come
call,
on.
bro.
Let's just pod, man.
We go around the corner.
Call, bro.
Or we go around the corner. We in.
That's easy call.
All right, ain't nothing else to talk about.
Stop talking about.
All right, yeah. I'm not talking about it, bro. We gonna squabble after the shit, bro. It's cool.
This escalated quickly.
No, it ain't escalating. This regular.
Hit the devil. Look how demonic he look with that little Hitler mustache. Seeing things get out of hand to where these two men are on the path to deciding to try to harm and hurt each other physically. Free flux. I know niggas from a punch been convicted. I ain't seen him in 30 years. Last time I seen him was on the prison yard. He's still on the yards. Shout out EC Red. I'd have been in the county jail with my homie, EC Red from Lil Mate, while he fought a murder because he socked somebody. They fell, hit their head on the curb and died. He beat what they was trying to do him and then stretch him out. I'm not sure if he outright beat the case. But Hefe right now is fighting the case of someone who allegedly did not get shot, stabbed, choked, or drowned, or none of that. It was, and these white boys is watching these dudes on their way to go out there to assume a path of destruction, and they just snickering and laughing and getting all the pleasure out of it, bro. It's demonic.
Program fool, we ain't.
Both of these dudes are two dudes who have stood up in front of the world and put their faith before they street shit. They both have been vocal and open about that. So you know the devil gonna work harder on them than anybody. And look how they up here interacting, bro. When I hear Cuz talk about Islam and hear Cuz talk about Israelites, there's no way in the world I could believe this is how they want to be behaving. This is not the plan. They're out of character. They're detouring from what they desire to do, or they fake it when they push to Islam and to Israel. Either it's only one or the other. You can't have it both ways.
Nigga, that's nigga, that's peace.
No, that ain't.
Nigga,
That's what.
Turned down. Super turned down.
Hey, nigga, how me calling you for this PC shit?
Nah, we could have did that on there. You online doing all that.
I'm not online, bro. This is a conversation that brung up.
Nah, it seemed you should have.
Bro, come on, quit calling me.
This nigga jumped online, introduced himself talking about DPs and politics and issues about Brick Baby. Now it's all this old, man, fuck out of here with that bush.
PC getting the squad right now, bro. Let's go.
Wait, bro, this is
Oh, wait. What the fuck, yo?
I don't know nothing about that. Would have never made it out that room. What? Soon as I see a nigga comfortable walking out like we finna go agree to find a destination, I'm finna give him everything I got with the huh? Ain't oh my God.
Oh, yeah, that shit.
You can't call one nigga gay, not call everybody.
Network, I'm glad that you enjoyed that content. We heard the cries, we heard the complaints. Now we don't got no intro, but we do got an outro with the same information, man.
That's crazy. Me and Cuz making content now together on a consistent basis. Had no conversation about what he just said, but I done got rid of the intro too. But keep the outro.
Make sure that you are tapped in. Make sure you dropping comments. Make sure you dropping likes. Make sure you subscribing to everything we have going on here at TNN Trap News Network, because we will be giving away some more Chiliana once we hit that 40,000 membership, 40,000 subscriber, threshold. We're going to make sure that we give y'all some Chiliana, man. So make sure that y'all stay tapped in. Make sure y'all stay looking out. Make sure y'all stay right here at TNN Trap News Network. The news you can use, the knowledge you're not going to get in nobody's college. Hit a like, hit a comment, hit a subscribe button for everything we got going on here at TNN Trap News Network. We're going to keep you updated on what's going on these YouTube streets. You already know the deal, man. If you enjoyed this content, throw the red dot to the left. You know the rest. We gone. Kind of
I'm
finesse
at
the
a
fact that he has had,
he got a
like
whole lot
Moses say,
going on. That's
historically
the
about
subject matter I see. He got intro for outro for real. He got music videos and all that. But yeah, I ain't gonna stretch this no longer. This thing long, almost an hour. We didn't get to the Auntie Hefe call, but it's been a crazy day. I've had no jumper, man. Oh my.
Get you some money, you're gonna feel different.
Straight up.
You might even, all that other advice I could have gave you, this is the short version. You know, get you a couple dollars, man. You're gonna feel different.
Next little nip hustle. Big shout out to SPI, Spotter Low. You know, I'm in the black box. Had to come through, tap in, show love one time. Yeah, y'all make sure y'all subscribe. Stay tuned. All that.